Morning everyone. I'm in the tunnel this morning. Why? Not because I'm a vampire and if I get into the light or the sun we're going to melt, but because it was raining, folks, just a moment ago. We've got 4 seasons in 5 minutes today. Yep, one of those days. So I dashed quickly into the tunnel to get out of the rain. However, and this is a key thing, people, it's also quite windy today, so I thought to myself, if I can get in the tunnel, not only will I not get wet yet, but more importantly, I could say thank you everybody for drawing my attention to this issue, the Facebook issue. Lots of you were commenting, sending me messages and so on, about the fact that there had been Facebook accounts using the content, my content, obviously without permission. Now the good news is lots of those pages have been deleted. Not all of it, but an awful lot of it. Okay. Now what do I mean by an awful lot of it? I mean, at the moment, every page I've reported has been deleted. However, it's an ongoing process and eventually it will all be removed. Now, Facebook was so efficient in responding to the removal requests. I mean, they were legal requests. They weren't just sort of me filling out a form. They were submitted formally, legally. They were so efficient at removing certain pages that, would you believe, the content thief got in touch with me to offer me a deal. Yep, he's going to offer me a deal, guys. A percentage, apparently, of whatever it is that the page makes. Now, obviously, that's not my thing, folks. It's not going to happen. So I politely refuse the offer. Now, I did mention 24 hours to get rid of all of the content, otherwise I'd just report the whole page. Luckily the fellow replied and said he would oblige.
Yeah, you'll see the option right out at the moment.
So whilst the guards are walking back and forwards, liaising with the police, we will wait for first lifeguards to leave. And then we've got, folks, a Blues and Royals weekend coming up. Blues are coming back this morning. It's 5 to 11. In fact, I'm surprised actually, guys. It is Friday morning today, but there's quite a turnout. Look at this already. This is the line. Look. Impressive. Let's hope, people, that it at least stays dry. I think we're going to have to learn to live with the wind today. It's not going anywhere, but if we get a dry morning, that will be super. What I'll do, I think, actually, once the lifeguards come out and head into the tunnel, I think I'll go back to the parade ground and try get the entire troop of Blues arriving. Still desperate for fresh footage of Ormond, people. We know he's in London because we saw him Friday before last at Hyde Park Barracks. The only question is when he's going to be back here. Hopefully soon, everyone. You might be wondering why am I not on the corner? Well, as you can see, sunlight's on the corner today. If I was standing over there, we would not get as good footage of the lifeguard horses going into the tunnel. It's funny because there's flash up quick, guys. Here, screenshot if you want. Not sure if you can read it. That's the conversation, ongoing conversation with the content thief, who's now offering to send more money to my PayPal address. One small problem: I don't want it. So folks, if you see any other content of mine on any Facebook pages, drop it in the comments. Here the lifeguard horse is just about to leave. Looking thoroughly magnificent this morning. Look at this. Oh, one horse. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now that was interesting, folks. We never saw that before, did we? Absolute terror and panic in the face of some of the tourists, and to be honest, mine for a moment as well. Whoa. Flipping. That horse is not a happy boy. 1 second, guys. Let's head through to the back. What on earth? That's the first time I've actually genuinely seen a trooper worrying that potentially he was going to lose control of the horse. No disrespect to the trooper, but that horse did not want to play ball this morning at all. What on earth? Freaking hell, did you see that just now?
I saw it, yeah.
I've never seen them look so worried that the horse was going to go into the crowd. No. Flipping hell. Good heavens. Wow, okay. I mean, the funny thing, guys, is that if that horse had gone back another 6 or 7 inches, I would have been smashed straight on the floor. That was crazy. Anyway, Blues and Royals just arriving. Can anybody spot Ormond as they turn? I think we've probably got some slightly confused footage, guys, when I got pushed out of the way, but to be fair, all the tourists were pushing and trying to get back. There wasn't a lot of room to get back, that was the problem. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces here, actually. And the return of some very familiar blues. Super duper. And luckily, they've got the sun this morning. Look at this, magnificent. Really shuffling up close. Eyes on. Right, people. My heart's still beating a little bit faster than it should be, to be honest. That was the only time I've actually been personally scared here since I started filming. That giant horse, just, oh wow. Yeah, if he'd plowed into the crowd, that would have been an absolute disaster for everyone. That really was the closest ever, I think, I've seen a horse get to the crowd. Yeah. I really thought he was coming into me, and I thought, oh, here we go, hospital.
Happened to me once when during the afternoon the courtyard was empty. I was in the different around on my own, doing one of the changes.
Yeah.
And even though there's no crowd, one of the horses got skittish, came round broadside like that down the side. I had to move quick.
It's extraordinary how badly it could go wrong if that horse had gone a little bit further, eh?
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm going to get to the safe side.
Yeah, no, I'll come through there.
Okay. Right. Let's hope, folks, that nothing happens like that out the back this morning. Goodness me. Wow. I'm semi-wondering, actually, whether this is the best spot or the other corner. 1 second, let's have a quick look. Oh, I'm too late. Here they come. Blues coming into the yard. At least we're going to get a super close-up of the horses. Okay, here we go, guys. Anyone want to drop some names? Oh, haven't seen that trooper for a good amount of time. Whoa. Flipping hell, they've got some massive, beautiful horses here. After what just happened, I'm stepping even further back. Whew. It's not a long guard, people. That's why I know some of you will probably wonder why aren't there many horses. It's not because some quit and they ran out of horses. It's because it's not a long guard. We've been spoilt on Wednesday with a lot of horses. Oh, I was trying to get out of his way. Coming a bit short. That will be the final rounds for that lifeguard, people. Yeah, that will be the final rounds. His colleague came over to open up the box. Can you get to the hunt? Did you see that? I mean, honestly, I thought that was it. Then the horse came right into the crowd. I was just like, whoa. I was pretty scared. I thought that was it. I was right there with the horse. It's I mean, to be honest, it is dangerous because there were so many tourists. Yeah, this is why I thought, don't worry about the filming. Yeah, that's the fastest I ever moved actually. Wow, I can't wait, post it later, I want to see it. Okay, so someone else has got me running away, guys, when the horse almost ploughed into myself and the crowd. Be interesting to see. I don't know actually which beauty this lifeguard trooper's on. I'll try and find out in a second, because we haven't got long until they change them over. It's been a while actually since we've seen this trooper out the front in the boxes. Let's have a quick look, see which horse he's on. So I get around the crowd. So me running away from a horse, guys, will be on other channels probably at some point later today. I've got a really clear hoof number on this lifeguard horse. Let's have a quick look. Just going to get this before the horses leave and change over. Okay, right, got the number. Let's have a quick peek. Quarterback, folks. It's quarterback. To be honest, actually, if we look straight at the face, we probably would have realised that, but that's quarterback at this end. I'll have a quick peek at the other end for you as well. Very, very unique, almost smudged star. Yep, beautiful quarterback. Good morning to you. Let's have a look at who we've got at the other end before they change them over. Once the blues horses come out, we'll balance of probability will suggest that we'll know which horses are there. Okay, not much space here. Let's see if I can get a hoof number. Easier said than done, folks. But hey, if you don't try, you don't get. Let's have a quick look. Oh, I got a feeling actually this is the horse that we couldn't ID the other day. Oh great, here comes a massive crowd of kids. 1 second, let's grab that hoof number first. This horse is not happy, too many people. 1 second. Now there's zero chance of getting until all these kids move out of the way. I think I've got it. Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just said, "Oh my God, there's a horse." Well, yeah. A horse that is not in the mood to engage with the public. He's in the shade, unfortunately. So I can only get one of the numbers on the hoof, so I might need to wait for this massive group to get out of the way, and then I'll zoom in.
Just stay in front.
But here we go. Half of France have just landed. Everybody again.
I did see an animal today. Hello, horsey.
And now, if that wasn't interesting enough, folks, it's raining. That might well explain why the horses are not happy this morning. Yeah, yeah. Might need it. Oh, actually, wait, it's now raining pretty heavily. Gosh. Just our luck. Allez. Okay, everybody has allayed their way out of the yard. Or allayed their way into the yard. Out of here.
Oh, that's enough. That's enough.
Once the flow of people actually stops, folks, I'll try and zoom in. So I think this is still an unidentified horse, but I have a cunning plan to change that.
That's good. Well done. Come on.
Let's have a quick look.
That's enough. That's enough.
Oh, sorry. Okay, right, I think I've got it. 1 second. Yep. Tempest, everybody. Tempest. And now, people, regrettably, it is probably, in all honesty, umbrella time. Interesting how the blues horses respond when they come out shortly. Notice everyone's already got their umbrellas out in the yard. Yep.
Bye, Horsey.
Here we go. Massive umbrella interruptions coming up. I have no idea what this morning's going to bring. Now we've got the rain. I think the most likely thing that's going to happen if we get a lot of rain, it's not predicted, but you never know. If we get a lot of rain, we're going to see people running into the arches. So once they've changed over the horses, that will be my focus, what's happening in the yard for a little bit. Unless, of course, they bring out Magic Ormond. This is, let me think, the weekend after the Elizabeth Cup, Ormond wasn't here. Last weekend was a lifeguard weekend. I mean, this weekend is the first clear, i.e. there wasn't Elizabeth Cup yesterday or any other prep, first clear weekend that the Blues have had in some time. So there is a good possibility that we'll see horses we haven't seen for a while. Hold on, there's too many people, guys, too many umbrellas. Let's pop into the yard for a minute. No one is yet in the arches, but you know what? It's only a matter of time. Actually, they're forming up on the line, ready for the horses that are coming out. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to form up on the line with everyone else. That way, if people do decide to get into the archways or very, very close to it, we'll get that, or the horses, whichever happens first. That's it. Well done, folks. Good stuff. Well done. Looking up for a rainbow, something we still haven't captured here yet. 2 weather events we haven't captured here. Rainbow, snow. It's coming though, folks, I guarantee. Oh, hold up. And lots of people here actually that we haven't seen before. Wow, look. Actually, that's a private moment, doesn't need to be captured on my film. A green beret. Wait, let me ask him. Not sure if he's a trooper though. If I call him trooper, he might be, what are you talking about? I'm a soldier. Because only HCAV, I believe, are referred to as troopers. The fellow we saw in the green beret, I think he's a soldier. 1 second, let me ask him. Oh. Sorry to bother you, can I ask about the green beret? Which regiment? Green beret? Okay, thank you. Good lord. I think he's at Army HEC? Couldn't quite hear him, in fact, because he was walking away as he said it. Army HEC, I think he said. What does that mean, guys? Anyone know? Army HEC? I mean, we saw the green beret before. He's not, I believe, a Royal Marine, but one of you, I'm sure, will know from the brief moment that we captured him. Friendly fellow, but as he thought he was with somebody, so I couldn't go and get in his face and be like, which regiment, where are you from? Because that's not my thing, as you know. Now, I would think the blues horses would be out pretty quick this morning because there are only 5 of them in there. Won't be hard to choose which of the 2 they're going to bring out. From that first 5, I don't think, although that said I was still recovering from the shock, I don't think that we saw Ormond, but I could be wrong. I mean, oh, that was the trooper was stamping because these 2 on his on the trooper's right, and the left of the camera, decided that they wanted to have a wander around and stick their nose into the archway and see what the trooper was doing. So he said to them, "Get out." Yeah, we definitely heard it, didn't we? Just didn't quite see it. Not sure what the issue is. This chap doesn't look well. I wonder actually if I should. 1 second, folks. It's just a bit odd. You alright, boss? You alright? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Be careful because the police will come over. If you're sitting down near the trooper, they'll think maybe you're a security threat, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Fine.
It's okay. Pleasure. No, he's all good. It just looked very odd. Okay, so Cloppy Horse at the front is not in a good mood this morning either. It's not raining, but... Wow, all sorts here, to be honest. What a weird morning. I think that might be a cultural thing. I think some people just sort of like to crouch and have a little nap. I see that quite a lot actually, people crouching down, mainly Uber drivers. And it's funny because if I try to do that sort of semi-seated position, crouching, flip, after about 30 seconds of that, my knees are killing me. But I've noticed some people can do it for hours. So I think he was just taking a little bit of a rest, the guy there, but still good to check he's alright. He's gone now, so he's happy. But it just looks odd, though, when somebody's in that position, almost as though he's sort of, plotting maybe. Okay, so all clear with the trooper over here, although that said, he is going to have to come out at some point soon. Sorry guys about the lady blowing her nose. I mean, that's not my fault. The trooper will need to exit from the archway to go into the tunnel shortly. Now, at the moment, there are no troopers in the yard, and I don't think the police are going to tell everybody to make some space. The thing is, the horse at the front is very restless as well, so it's a little bit like, where do we focus, guys? This problem occurs here so often. Yeah. Did we say Tempest? I think we did earlier, didn't we? This is Tempest in this box. It was not a happy Tempest. Which I think the compromise might be box and yard together. I actually can't wait to see what that footage looks like when I ran away from the horse. I probably just got the wall or something as opposed to all the shocked tourists. Oh, wait, I'm actually in the middle of the yard, folks. I'm going to get myself in trouble in a minute. Hold on. Let's be responsible. Get myself back to a decent spot. It's within the rules. Okay, here we are. So, chap who was crouching down has woken up. You can see him there on the right of the frame. He's come back to life. And just like that, the sun's come out. Look at this, ready for the blues horses. Sun follows the blues. Okay, I'll stay here because I can see them. The horses are just beyond the gates, everybody. So back to my Facebook point I was making earlier, folks. Good job, everybody. Got a community of sleuths. Please let me know. I know that already the page that was formerly called Kingsguards UK in brackets Household Cavalry. That page has now been deleted. That was the page I had removed by Facebook. A lot of the content was then moved to John.London City Walks. That page at the moment is currently being removed. So, but any others you know of, guys, anywhere you've seen my videos, I couldn't care less about TikTok, it's a waste of time, but anywhere else you've seen them, Facebook, or on other YouTube channels, please let me know, guys. I wasn't even aware of the situation with Facebook until you started mentioning it, so well done, everybody. Anyway, here we are. Hopefully we'll be able to ID these two in a few minutes at the front. A lot more peaceful than I was expecting, so far anyway. Bye-bye lifeguard horses. They're gone until next week. Okay, ladies and gents. I did mention before that here we go, toys. Oh, they did well though, actually. They did very well. Minor moment of panic on a couple of faces, but the guy pulled his wife back. Okay, so he's heading into the tunnel. Here comes the Blues and Royals relief. Just entering now. Here they are. Zoom in and watch them. Ta-da! They'll literally march into the camera, everybody. After that, we'll get the last of the lifeguards leaving, and then the final Blues coming back in, and then it's complete. I'll see what's going to happen traffic-wise here on at the front and here in the yard before deciding how long this part, and maybe in part 2, will be here to come. See maps so we can follow them. Super. That is the final lifeguard being removed from duty here today. He's off. Next up, horses. Let's go and see. Well, people just arrive in the yard to watch it. The only problem is it's just finished. Sorry. Dismissed. Did you get me running away from the horse as well?
You're very good.
Oh man, seriously. Right, we're at the front. Okay, everyone's teasing me now, guys, because they're like, you chickened it with the horse. It's like, well, yeah, obviously I did. Better than getting stomped. Okay, we're going to need to wait for this massive amount of people to get out of the way before we're going to get any chance of IDing the horse. Oh, it's almost like a frizzy hair parade today. Okay, I think that's it. It's a very elegant looking horse. I'm really praying it's not the one that we got a few days ago that we couldn't ID, the new one. I don't think it's a new one, let's see. Famous last words.
Ya está.
The stamping doesn't look new. However, it could have been stamped before this horse went to Melton. Let's see. Ah. In fact, it's Tipper, everybody. I'm actually genuinely surprised it is Tipper because the horse looks much smaller than I remember Tipper being. However, it's an optical illusion. Because the horse is standing way back, notice, front feet are pretty much almost behind the line. He looks small. The Tipper's not a small horse, but it's definitely Tipper. Yeah. Tipper, Tipper, Tipper. Tipper the Nipper. Who today might actually be nicer than Taurus. Guess we'll find out. think he's more curious than aggressive. Actually, wait, hold on a second. This was the horse we were always saying was being a real softie with the tourists. I don't know what they've done, but he looks somewhat more, what's the word I'm looking for? Polished? Look. Frenchie meets the horse. Oh, there we are. That's the classic Tipper look. Good morning, Tipper. French guy wants a kiss. Meanwhile, remember how much we liked this horse last time it was here. It's been a few weeks, I think. Certainly he hasn't been here since before the Elizabeth Cup. Always sniffing at people's hands and pockets. Looking for what? Mints, perhaps? What a sweetie of a horse, eh? Yes, you are. Well, here we are. Hey, alright. Sorry, I wonder what that noise was.
How are you? You alright?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, good.
Did you see what happened in the yard earlier when the horse went crazy?
Today? No,
Yeah.
I was in buckinghampalace. So just right there.
Ah, well, you probably just almost went into the crowd. Yeah.
This horse?
No, the one that was going out into the tunnel, lifeguard horse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty. Everyone thought that was it. I thought that was it. Okay, I'm not sure why everyone's crowding at the gate, folks, instead of going up to the horse, but let's see. Come on, don't be scared, people. Roll up. Wait, I think you just said to the horse, smile. And he didn't even smile in his own picture. I quite like this spot, guys. I don't know why they've left the doors open. And before any of you mention it, yes, one of the signs is still missing. The other sign's up at the other end. I'll go there in a minute. But this sign, this end, as you can see, is absent. The absent sign. Now, I have no clue before this speculation whether or not the sign has been simply forgotten about, although I would tend to think it wouldn't have just been forgotten about several times, or whether one is potentially a way to be repainted. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. We'll see. Keep my eye at the stables in the distance. Ah, there we are. I knew it. I knew it. Just thinking, where are they? Yep, there they are. And again, look. Those horses are not happy this morning. I don't know what's going on. Okay, they're out. Wait, what's going on here? Not sure what just happened. Oh, somebody's got a buggy that's so big. It's a triple buggy. Look, it doesn't fit. It doesn't actually fit in the walkway. I've never seen that before. 2 triple buggies. Anyone that is the owner of a triple buggy or stroller, as you call it in the US, don't bother bringing it here because it doesn't fit into the walkway. What does that mean? Well, it means you might, if the officer's in a good mood, get to walk it through the tunnel. Might. I'm just thinking, wait, we've only got a couple of minutes, I'm sure, until the rest of the blues come through. Yeah, I'll wait for that. In fact, they're 1 minute away from 11:30, so any moment they're going to come through. I'm somewhat tempted to dash over onto the other corner. Actually, no, it's not a long guard, so I won't. I'll stay here. The yard is empty now perfectly, so I can move around really quickly if necessary. Come on, Blues, please bring on one through the tunnel. Bing bong, there it is. Huge number of people actually out the back this morning watching it. Really, really large number of people. I can hear the commands being shouted out at the back. You should see the lifeguards appear on the right hand side of the tunnel entry. They're definitely expecting the trooper just come out to try and take the chain down. They've got all 3 chains out right now. Okay, right, they're off. Just as the wind is picking up. We know that horses don't like wind, and they certainly don't like rain. Okay, right, that's a piece horse we can see just at the back. Wait, where is it? There. So they're off. Blues through any moment. Really hope, guys, that the audio isn't being mucked up by the breeze. Okay, here they come. Thinking, wait, we had 5, didn't we? So we should have 7, I think, in the second group. Thinking 7. Let's see. One, coming in very leisurely. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this horse is massively side-eyeing us. I'll be very impressed if any of you can name all 7, folks. If you can, go for it. Pop it in the comments. Okay, so that, as you can see, if it looks on the face of the officers, is that. Ooh.
Second time.
Yeah, I don't know what, they're just not in a good mood this morning, are they? It is what it is.
You're almost there without feelings.
Yeah, I know.
In the whole screen.
I know. It was just like, oops. Hey, you know, gotta be done. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so who else have we got, everybody? It's now a little bit quieter, thankfully. That won't last though, because the palace guard change is ongoing. Oh, good morning. Let's see which horse we've got. Actually, whoa, hold on. It's got a very, very. I don't like it when the numbering on the hoof is too clear, because that gets me massively concerned. That guess what? It might well be that it's a new one. Let's see. I do know the Blues have brought back a few new horses, folks, from Melton. Aha. Now let's see if the horse's ears prick up when we say the word Hastings. Yep. This, everybody, is Hastings. I've got a feeling, just a very, very slight feeling, this horse might well be named after a certain battle. I can't confirm it, but in all probability, he's like, oh, hold on, what's he doing with his tongue? I thought he was trying to scratch his ear for a second. I don't think I've ever seen a horse's tongue come out that far. Wow. Hastings. It's been a while, everybody. And Hastings is in the same troop as TA, who we haven't seen for absolutely ages. That is a happy Polish visitor. He looks really happy, actually, doesn't he? He looks really happy, this horse. He's been away for a good, 6 weeks to 2 months? Pretty surprising, is it? He looks super clean, all over. Ta-da! They're all being so well behaved, aren't they, this morning, everyone? Quite delightful. I'm silent in shock. You think they put some sort of invisible force field up, wouldn't you, in the last couple of months between the horses and the edge of the box, because it is incredibly rare for people to get too close these days, let alone touch the reins. Dress for the beach in March. It's, yes and no. It was here last year, but this horse has been away for ages. Probably 2 to 3 months, I would think. That thing again with the tongue. It suddenly got super busy. I'm wondering, keeping an eye on what's going on in the yard at the same time. Massive groups of Frenchy tourists that are turning up here. I've got to check actually to see whether or not tomorrow it's another day of protest. Last week I remember getting here in the morning and saying, oh, it's Saturday, but there were no protests planned. There was a massive protest last Saturday, but it didn't go past horseguards. It went from Hyde Park Corner across the river to the US Embassy. So luckily we didn't encounter it. But I got trapped this side. It took ages to get home. I must have a look at that actually. Also keep an eye on the gatesman and wondering why he hasn't yet emerged. We're all hoping, aren't we, that the Blues return to their their two unique points, the USPs, the tunnel and the front gate. 1 second. I'm wondering why he hasn't emerged, and it will be interesting if he does emerge, because this lot have just plonked suitcases and other stuff in the middle where you do some photography. And now that in itself isn't a problem, except that the suitcases, the luggage there, is exactly where the gatesman needs to be when he emerges. Actually wait 4 minutes he's got actually until he comes out. Imagine doing this in the middle of the street in central London, folks. When it's very windy, it's a teeny bit down. If the gates were marched out when the case was open, it would not surprise me at all if instead of actually saying anything, he just walked into the case. In other words, he stood on the guy's clothing in the case. No idea what they're doing, absolutely no idea. Me, that is, not them. Oh, here we go, look. I'm the... oh God, no! Don't say that. We're all thinking we're going to get copyright because some idiots play pop music across the street. Let me go into the yard, out of the way. I didn't actually notice that music behind me. I'm thinking, in fact, the music might be sufficiently far away as to not be a copyright. Why is that a problem? Well, because you upload the video and then you get the blah 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 copyright notice, giving you two options. You can either mute that section or cut it out. Now you think, hey, no problem at all, just remove it or mute it. However, guess what? The second that you press either of those options, the video starts reprocessing all over again from the beginning. In other words, it's an absolute nightmare when you get a copyright hit. Ta-da! Okay, right, it's gone. The noise-making bike. Oh, somebody's having a well-earned rest. Might as well. Hastings side profile. Plus head. Oh, wind, please, please, please don't stop blowing in the flipping microphone again.
See Big Ben there?
Wait, Big Ben's right there.
Right.
That was the photos I was showing you. That you could change.
So the gatesman, I'm glad that he came out.
So regarding this area,
Or he's about to come out. Let's see.
so it's a quarter the hour, and
Knowing which gatesman it is, folks, I'll be very surprised if he doesn't emerge. It's exactly 45. The gatesman that's here today is very well known for pushing tourists out of the way. He's still there. Yep. Does anyone have a theory on why sometimes they don't want to do their rounds? Like, what would be potential explanations? We just heard the bell. It's now 46 past. He hasn't moved. What do we think? I have asked this before, and I know that it's at their discretion, but why sometimes would they decide to? For example, maybe tired legs, when you need to move your legs, then it's worth coming out of the archway. Otherwise, why bother? Nope, he's not moving. When they get to the front and he moves, inevitable. In fact, the Frenchies have still got all their kit at the front here. Come on, Gatesman, where are you? Oh, look. What is it? Wait, they're not. Oh, hold on a second. They're not Frenchies. I think they're from the US. It shows us a terrible spot on the busiest street in the whole of central London. Why would you choose to film here, I wonder?
My goal today is to buy steroids legally.
Now we get 2 months.
It's not going to work. Because
I want everybody to know how awkward this is. Really quick. This is
what
what's
is
going
he
on.
doing?
I have the crowd watching me talk about steroids. Steroids, yay!
Like what? I don't understand.
Oh, I'm just gonna. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action.
Action.
Today I've got a few things that I need to check off my list. 1, I'm going to buy some steroids legally because they are legalized here. There's a crowd watching. I just want everybody to know that it's legal. Secondly,
Probably shouldn't be filming this here, to be honest.
I'll be doing that to see if it's just as easy as it says to me here in the UK. Secondly, I'm going to interview the public and see what it is. Secondly, I'll be interviewing the public to see if these. Oh my god. Secondly, I'll be interviewing the public to see if this. Oh my god, I'm having. Secondly, I'll be interviewing the public to see if it's. Oh my god. What is it?
This has led to safer
Safer.
Wait, he's forgetting his lines.
Right now. Okay.
Guys, what is he trying to sell?
I'll be interviewing the public to see if this led to safer use of steroids.
Is it well known?
Major consequences.
Really? So is he super famous?
Secondly, I'll be interviewing the public to see if this led to safer steroid use or.
Yeah. Are you guys Canadian or from the US? American. Okay.
I feel like I had to have gotten to that at least once. I'm just like,
A second, we've got this this Fruit Loop guy screaming over the road in the background. Look. Okay, so they're from the US and they're selling steroids. I can't think for a moment why you would choose to do that here, of all the sites in London. Yeah, this guy's completely lost it over here, and surprisingly, I'm not sure whether the police are looking at Steroid Man on the right. Steroid Man.
can I get this shot really quick?
You can do
Can I do
whatever
it
you
alone
want.
really quick?
No, of course you can. Go ahead.
So here's the plan. I've got 3 things I need to check off my list. 1, I'm going to buy steroids. Legally, because they're legal here, and it should be pretty easy. 2, I'm going to interview the public and see what are the consequences. Is this a safer thing as illegal, or is it treating?
Should we get in to give London City Walks a shout out, everybody? What do we think?
Oh, you're good. Don't worry. You go. You go. Or is this legal? Or is this legal? Or is this leading to horrible consequences? And 3,
Hulk Hogan vibes.
well, I'm in. And 3, well, I'm in London, so I'm gonna have a good time. Good cheerio. I think that's what they say. Let's go.
That, folks, is the reality of shooting content in central London. Not only is it awkward, but yeah, too many people. They tried. It was kind of cute, actually. They're friendly. I would ask for his YouTube, but I don't use steroids, people. So it's not really going to be useful for me, is it? Okay, we've got... Actually, wait, I was just thinking, why is everybody in the yard? Oh, they're about to change over, but they're not. It's still 10 minutes. But would you believe, guys, this line, this massive line, all of it, look at it. This line, the entire line, look, it's just 2 tour groups. 2 group leaders have brought their groups in here and placed them on the entire line. So as any single tourist or visitor isn't going to get a spot. That's tour group leader 1 here. And then the other guy we see here a lot. They just plonk their entire group on the line. Look at that. Crazy, no? Tour group should be paying a fee. Wow. David. Back with Happy Tipper. What a very curious morning today's been, actually. Even Tipper's had enough. Oh, he's asking if he can test the button. Okay, button tested.
Por acá. Acá sale de frente la foto.
Another tour group leader behind us with an exceptionally loud voice, plus a microphone. I forgot actually how bad it is here in the summer, guys. You know, when you've got these massive groups, 6, 8, 10 of them at a time. There's no room to move. Everyone's choosing to stand behind me today instead of in front. I'm more like a repelling tourist than steroid man. Thus far. It's 5 minutes to the changeover. See which two new horses they bring out.
Toco el caballo, no toco el caballo. Tócalo, tócalo.
Venga, Hugo, que le estamos grabando. Tócalo.
No me metas miedo, cabrón.
Va, dale, dale.
Pero...
Está temblando.
Ahora sí,
Ponte ahí y le haces una foto.
Okay, interesting.
van a echar de fuego, toca el caballo.
As a non-Spanish speaker, guys, I have no idea what they're chatting about.
Te toca el caballo.
Tócalo y dame una foto. ¿Sí o no? Espera, espera. Espera, ojalá eche el pavo ahora.
Espera, espera, el patito, Ainara.
Ainara, te cata así por la nariz.
Le va a comer la mano.
Bueno, con ella te has mirado que te va a clavar la espada.
Mira, Ainara, ella.
If anyone can translate this little chat, almost sounds like they're daring each other to do something. Drop it in the comments.
Puedo hablar con el señor.
De la mandarina.
Box open.
Hostia, hombre, detrás. ¿No pago?
Buah, que sí cobra. Lo que debe cobrar
At
es...
least I polite enough to try and crawl under the camera. I probably shouldn't be so critical. I thought one of them said, stick your two fingers in the horse's nose. No, folks, am I wrong? The only reason I thought that is that one of them was gesturing with two fingers. Every other person here today is a Spanish speaker. Notice this, guys, we hardly hear any Frenchies. I think we should just about, wait a minute, the timing. Yeah, we'll just about get the two new horses in. I'll try to get both the names as well before I finish. One of the tour guys is actually using a minor PA system in the yard. Still surprised that that's allowed, to be honest. Really is the most chilled horse here, no? Never an issue with this horse, ever. Running late, folks. I'm not sure why. Everyone is here. Oh, there we are. Bingo.
Guys, all behind the barriers now, please.
Enjoying the noise of Big Ben in the background. I think we've got a lady trooper coming in this box. I just really actually thinking about it. The horses that we're looking at now will be here tomorrow. Let me just see if I can ID this one in front of us before I finish today. By Tipper for now, and here we are. Lady Trooper with one that I don't think we've ever seen here before, everyone. I'm going to finish the video by introducing to all of you Rufus, who just looked at the camera the moment I said it. Welcome, Rufus, and we'll see more of beautiful Rufus tomorrow, people. How nice is that? New horse to finish today's video. Back tomorrow, folks. Bye for now.